So narrating a story or communicating with people also has to be like a story. There should be a beginning, there should be a middle, there should be an end, and you should know exactly how much time your story should take. There are three kinds of stories, right? One is stories from your life, your personal life, right? So when you meet people for the first time or when you meet people repeatedly, stories from your life, particularly that are relevant to the other person, also help you to form a bond. Yeah. And help them to understand you, right? So that's very, very important. The other is stories of the product, right? Stories of your product, right? Or stories of other clients that will help your client to understand situations where they could be in the same situation and the product will help. So for that you need to really understand the client and the journey of the client. So client agar decide nahi kar pa raha hai to buy your product, can you think of a story of another client where they bought the product and what happened to them, right? So immediately you have to connect the dots. The third kind of storytelling, and that is the most, according to me, it is the most important as far as communication skills is concerned, is the way you speak. So, narrating a story or communicating with people also has to be like a story. Giving a presentation to a client, or you're talking about your product to a client, how you explain your new product, or how that 30 minutes, how you decide, how you're going to talk, right? That narration and the narration also of the story that you're narrating is very important, right? There should be a beginning, there should be a middle, there should be an end, and you should know exactly how much time your story should take, because your story will lose all impact if you talk too much. By then people have either lost interest or you've lost the punch of the story. So these are the three kinds of stories that are very, very important.